Probably read. Yeah. My bad, y'all. The internet was fucking up on the screen. There's a lot of shit I said. I'm just making short and sweet. I'm back with my game today for the 14 Dynasty franchise, whatever you want to call it. I was telling people about the college hoops franchise I'm starting up. So if you want to get down on the team, let me know. But today, we get nothing but baseball. College basketball, it'll start up Labor Day weekend. Said that in the beginning of the last video. What else? You'll just get a great experience with this shit right here. Whether if you're looking at it live or you're watching it from when it was recorded. But you'll get some good commentary, good jokes. You know what I'm saying? Just laugh and chilling and just you'll get some sports talk too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just gonna be just me sitting here commentating, but you'll get sports talk. You'll hear some talk about movies, TV shows, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just here to have fun on my channel, dog, and give y'all sports and just whatever else y'all might love. Like I said, my game is today. I play the Minnesota Twins today because I beat them yesterday 4-0. It was a great experience, great game. So let's see if I can do it to them again today. So here we go.
Takes 3 minutes. There's no risk. If you lose your case, you don't have to pay Oasis back, ever. Better days. Better days. Better days start today. Call Oasis.
Oh yeah, like I said,
because life moves faster than your case.
yeah, because it is. I think it is raining in Oakland right now. But like I said, MLB Network, you'll get that. You'll get the show thing Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. You'll get MLB Network. So let's go. Oh, Justin Bird still recovering.
The Bible says they shall neither hunger nor thirst, for he has mercy on them and will lead them by springs of water.
Right, let's go.
The miracle spring water is a biblical point of contact has blessed tens of thousands of
Man, fuck that nigga Peter Ripoff, bitch ass nigga, man. So you telling me some water? So you telling me some water is gonna stop you from doing crack cocaine? Fuck no, where that shit at? I let her get rid of my motherfucking marijuana.
But we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Tommy Lee makes his big league debut right after this.
Rip-off, dog.
Tommy Lee will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Settling in now, Luis Arias, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Luis Arias.
First pitch on its way. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
2-1 now to the Twins lead. pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
First offering on its way.
1-0. Oh, no.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Hold on. The back buttons are missing from my control. Oh, this the wrong control. Let me pause for a minute. My bad.
It's your cousin, Carlton, don't you remember? When you two were little, people used to think you were twins. You looked exactly alike.
Oh, guess some things never change. How's it going there, Will? Yeah, it's going all right. Ah, Malcolm X. He's sort of my hero. Well, he was a great man. I don't know if I'd call him my hero exactly. Oh, really? Who are your heroes? Well, my dad. And Brian Gumble, he's darn good. Oh, my, yes.
Sure.
Tell me something, Will. Have you ever attended a formal dinner before?
You know, other than that thing at Buckingham Palace, no.
The important thing to remember is to just relax, enjoy yourself, and when in doubt, do whatever Carlton's doing. Okay, then I'll see you at dinner.
That's a really neat touch, isn't it, Will? Oh, yes, it's definitely the cat's meow. Wait till we come downstairs in those tuxes. People may not think we're twins, but I'll bet they'll think we're brothers. You know, I don't think you have to worry about anybody mistaking you for a brother.
Hold up, my bad.
Died as a result of a fire, contact with electrical power lines, an explosion, or defective product caused by another's negligence, you may be entitled to compensation. Each year, thousands of people suffer severe burn injuries or death caused by the negligence of others while at work, home, in auto accidents, or other activities.
Hold on, y'all.
These painful burn injuries are difficult and costly to treat, and typically
We
require
back.
long-term or lifetime
New
therapy
controller.
and care. Dangerous products, electric and gas companies, and other unsafe businesses may be found to be liable for these injuries. If you or a loved one has been severely burned or a family member has died as a result of a fire, contact with electrical power lines and explosions.
There we
Swing
go.
and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Negligence, how do you protect your rights and get the compensation you deserve? Call the legal team that has successfully handled situations with significant burn injury cases. Call now.
Arias aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball
There we
and
go.
2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ross will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nelson Cruz is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
What the fuck is going on in this game?
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Miguel Sano. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss. As first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Here we go.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
What is his control?
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Oh,
line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
For that shit.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Garver is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Oh, yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2, and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men in the scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score.
That nigga Will, bro. That nigga said Earth with 5.
Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him out with a at the start of play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And that asparagus look good as shit, though. I can't eat no asparagus unless it's fucking fried, though.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cruz is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Lifted the other way to left center. Rosario is
they
there.
keep lifting, they
And
keep
that's
lifting
the
that
second
shit.
out of the inning. The plate now, Kenny
Gotcha.
Lofton. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Like, I don't give a fuck about
The pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. He's right there. Plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
He said, man, I can't think that far in. That's true, though.
Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Max Kepler is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. Lee is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Lee makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Boy, you said that right, Manny. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games and futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I would be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-0 home. Is swung on and missed, strike one.
Damn, that's
down
my
low,
fault.
2 balls and a strike.
It's probably his pitching.
And it's fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Oh,
fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Put this in that zone.
Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
That's how I beat him, motherfucker.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Twins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the speed threat. Darnell Mason.
Darnell.
Here comes the first pitch.
I'll take it.
0-1's the count.
Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled away.
Slider now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the left field.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path. He'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Standing in now, Cooper Ross. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Goddamn controller.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
We needed that.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Cooper Ross has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Runners on the move for second. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So coming to the plate, P.J. Page. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. A runner on first with two away. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with two outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Oakland. We'll move to the third with no score. Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't have mind being actually driving, as long as I'm driving something.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
The next twin up, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
It's probably
0-1 the count. Third inning, no score to this point.
What the fuck is wrong with the control? Oh, it's the control.
Wind up and the 0-1. changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Have the controller, but something's making the controller port, so the controller go haywire.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Page is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus.
Here comes the first pitch.
Semien. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Digging in now, Austin Allen. First offering on its way. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Ramon Laureano. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
I felt that.
Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian Carter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Carter. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right, into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. All set for the start of the 4th, and next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, what's up?
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Yeah.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Sliding into the box, Max Kepler.
What y'all front smoking? I said, what y'all front smoking?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, okay.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Kepler is playing first base today, even though he's typically thought of as an outfielder. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Uh-huh. All right, that's a bet.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
All right.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Yeah.
Now another 0-2.
Yeah, I ain't doing shit.
And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Huh?
So stepping in, Eddie Rosario.
Depends on how it's made.
Strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch.
Hey. 0-1.
The regular pasta noodles.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're
Yeah, you
scoreless
can
in
bring
inning
some.
number 4. And he falls behind 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. On to the bottom of the
After
fourth
this game,
now,
I'm gonna
still
finish
with
filming
no
the rest
score.
of the game and just lay back and just smoke and watch TV. So you get up in this motherfucker with my plate. I said,
Now at the plate, Kenny Lofton.
after I
He
finish
got
this
on top
game,
of
I'm
one.
gonna just
It was
scream the rest of the
ground out
game.
victim last
So
time.
you get the fuck
Yeah,
back
I
up in here.
understand that,
smoking,
Matty, but this
so
guy's
you
got
fuck back up
burner
in here.
wheels down the first base line. I don't think he
It's
even
this
concerns
left, though.
himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him
That's a
successful.
lap.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
All right.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Good game so far, though.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Let's see what can I do.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Darnell Mason. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a
Outside.
one-out hit.
Got
And
my
there's
first hit.
probably no happier person in the ballpark. Darnell Mason has just collected his first hit in the big leagues.
Yeah, let me
and
get my
as
ball,
is
bro.
customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top
That was
of the
nice,
world.
though. Me, as a real life person, other than my motherfucker player, I'm size.
To the plate now, Cooper Ross. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now
Can I have
batting,
it?
the first baseman, Matt Olson.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line.
He know that's gone.
Right fielder is on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner. The A's strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Yeah, it'll pay off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Doesn't believe.
For the Twins,
Josh Donaldson digging in now.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Now the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's
damn,
10
that's
strikeouts
10?
for him now. And
I
I'll
wasn't
tell you,
even counting.
He could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
But even though Jazz was supposed to be from out there in LA, he still dressed like he was from Philly.
At the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Second baseman, Luis Araya.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know too. I am gonna do another dynasty of this shit, but I'm gonna do it with Los Angeles Angels, right?
Dominating the game.
Y'all want to get down? Let me know, because it's gonna start from NCAA MVP baseball.
About that, hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-0 the count. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side.
What the fuck are you doing?
And that's in there, base hit.
Got you.
And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in this stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Here's Byron Buxton now. They still go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Olson takes it on his own, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, TJ Page. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver.
He opened his glasses on him.
To short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Good one, baby.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Ready now, Austin Allen. He reached on a single in his first try.
They got a good infield and a good pitching team.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Gonzalez for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5.
I'm going to be that one that's going to break it open. I'm my player.
New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Foul tip.
Oh, swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Now it will be the Minnesota. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, I'm out of...
First pitch of the at-bat. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Next will be the designated hitter, Ramon Laureano. They'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian Carter.
Stepping into the box, Christian Carter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Rosario, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
There we go.
The batter, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have the range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Darnell Mason. He singled his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. The A's strand 1. We are still scoreless. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
So far, though.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
And plus, I'm enjoying the game.
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I blame TV.
0-1. Here it comes.
Here we go.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Okay.
What dog did he steal that sweater from? Probably his wife.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening.
Man, I'm not sitting him down because he's some shit. I'm sitting him down to conserve his energy.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Curtis has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty B, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Stays alive, still 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Donaldson.
With the round 3.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down go the Twins in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Cooper Ross.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. The 0-1 fouled off. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, TJ Hayes.
Y'all know.
Now batting, TJ
2 games
Hayes.
of every team I got to play for